up cold one Tuesday. I'm looking tired and feeling quite sick. I felt like there was something missing in my day-to-day life. So I quickly opened the wardrobe.
Guess what? We're back in Brisbane. Check this out. I got something to show you. Show up in the slip. Way over there in the distance. Guess what that is? That's the transport ship. It's actually here. So we are actually going to get on a ship this week. And we are super excited about it because Vanishing Point's coming home. One of the last things we got to do is get all this canvas off of here, and before we do that, we got to clean it so that when we put it away, it doesn't get scratched.
So I'm wearing my brand new shoes. Woke up late one Thursday, and I'm seeing stars as I'm rubbing my eyes, and I felt like there were 2 days missing as I focused on the time. Then I made my way to the kitchen, but I had to stop from the shock of what I found. A room full of all of my friends, all dancing round and round. And I thought, hello, new shoes, bye-bye blues. Hey, I put some new shoes on and suddenly everything is right.
It does look a little strange without the canvas on it. But that is just about the final touch to get it ready to ship. Guess what today is? Today is transport day. Man, are we excited about this day. We have been waiting so long to make this happen, and it's about to come to reality. Unfortunately, we've been told that we're not going to be able to go on board the ship once it's lifted, so we'll see how much we can film. We made a command decision last night after we went through the trouble of taking all of this canvas down. I think I've decided to put it all back up for the transit. I've gone back and forth on this, but I've noticed a few of the boats heading over to the ship left their canvas up. I went over and I talked to a couple of the guys, and they said that they left it up because they felt it was cheaper to repair the canvas if it got damaged than it would be to take care of issues in the cockpit and at the helm if something was to be damaged there. Their thinking is that the ship's probably going to be going through some squalls and some storms on its way across the Pacific, and they're absolutely right. So after thinking about it all night long, we decided to go ahead and put the canvas back up. So we're going to take care of that right now and take care of the last few things we've got to do. And then we're going to run the boat over to the ship. Should be a great day, man. We've been looking forward to this for a long time, and it's finally here, so let's go get her done. So if you've been following us at all, you know that we have been hanging out at Rivergate Marina for the last few months. This is Jackson. He runs the place.
How you doing?
So tell us a little bit about Rivergate. Tell us what you offer here and a little bit about the marina.
Not much, really. We don't really do much here. We do a bunch of stuff. So, obviously, you've got your boat here, soon to be shipped out back to the US, which would be good. So, yeah, we have 110 berths here, carrying up to 90 meters. So, and we've got really deep access as well. Up towards the back there, we've got our shipyard. I think we're looking at getting a 450-ton travel lift eventually, so that should be cool. Yeah, we do a bunch of bits and bobs here, so wish you were staying with us. But
yeah, I wish we could stay here, actually. Yeah. It's a really cool location, right here on the Brisbane River. Just a really cool spot. You can see the refit complex right here. And they service boats all the way up to, what'd you say, 100?
90 meters we berth, but we've got a 110 meter potentially down in Yamba.
Yeah, and you're not gonna find that kind of service at too many locations. So if you're looking for a marina in the Brisbane area, anywhere in Australia, this is the spot. You got to come down to Rivergate and check it out, man. These guys are awesome, and I got to tell you, Jackson's been fantastic to work with over the last couple of months that we've been stuck here. As you know, we keep getting delayed, but these guys have been fantastic to work with. He's chuckling because he knows.
Just you think a schedule would keep, but it just doesn't.
It just doesn't
really
happen. Just doesn't happen. But hey, if you're in the area, check them out, man. These guys are awesome. All right, it's that time. We are ready to go. Carmen's going to go start getting lines.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes. Expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. And the world is catching her teeth. Life goes on, it gets so heavy. The wheel breaks the butterfly. Every tear a waterfall. In the night, the stormy night.
Approach. Might want to go up on deck because he's going to be yelling.
Okay. Alright, what do I do? Okay.
I needed to go that way about 10 metres.
You need to go that way. The boat? Okay, 10 meters.
10
Go
meters.
forward.
You wants the stern about here.
He said he wants the stern about where he is.
Oh, okay. So you ready?
Where the L is. Where the L is.
Where the L is. Can you see where the L is?
Nope.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Yep.
Okay,
Good?
good.
What you found?
Okay.
Make it easier.
I don't know where the ending is.
I got it. Just do it right here. Not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Drop the rest?
Yeah, you drop it.
Okay.
How are you?
Yeah, just a couple things.
I'm gonna throw those on the backpack in that other pile.
Can't see. Hey, Captain. How much more can it go? Can you see how much more runs have you got left in the ladder before you get it down?
3 feet.
Now, keep going, guys. Keep going.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Okay. That's it. Thank you.
He's off here.
Are they going to take back stays off or
That's a good question.
should I close this?
Yeah, you can close that one.
I'm not going to be able to snap it. I'll have to go out and do that.
Go around and do that.
Okay.
It's all wet. It's a rainy day.
Wow. Ensenada, Mexico. Ensenada.
Oh,
yeah. Did you get that snapped over there?
Oh, yes, I did. Let me get this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to come back over there? I can step over there. Watch the outboard right there. I gotta go inside and grab the wrench.
Okay.
Right.
Were you planning to come onto the ship after we're done loading?
They told me I couldn't, but I will if I can.
Okay, right, yeah, I'm not sure. The rules are different at every port,
Yeah.
so...
I might have to go get another wrench to hold that. Hang on. Probably enough to get, I don't know, maybe a little more. Everybody's going on YouTube.
Oh, no. Keep your shirt on, Zach. Where's Dave?
That should be pretty close. I think we can probably get it out now. Yeah.
Make sure, because sometimes you do a sail yacht and there's like a hydraulics you need to do, and it's all...
Right, yeah.
It's always better.
This one doesn't have any hydraulics.
Yeah, this is good. It's just an easy
You just got to be careful because there's solar panels up here.
Yep.
So
okay.
you just got to be careful when you put them back in. You don't hit one.
You just pull that split pin out?
Yeah, pull the split pin out. I've got a pair of pliers downstairs I can get.
Well, the boat's been here for 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah, how long have you been?
We've been going in and out. We've been flying back and forth.
Since March.
We've been trying to get this thing on a boat since March, so really happy to be doing this.
Where was it, just down at Rivergate?
Yeah, Rivergate. Great marina.
Yeah, Rivergate
Really
is.
enjoyed that.
No, I think it's just company to Rivergate.
Oh, are they?
This Rivergate was down at Coomera.
Okay. Pretty fascinating process.
Yeah.
You see it every day. It's old hat, huh?
Our normal job is tying the ships up. This sort of stuff is just a bit of a bonus. Most of the time it's other boats coming in from China, not boats leaving here. So there's only 1 or 2 ships that leave here per year with boats.
Oh, really? How many boats are on here, you think?
I think there's 12 at a guess, something like that.
Wow. That's crazy. Oh, they got it down? Maybe I better record this.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't see where the other backstay went.
Up the side there.
Oh, okay.
So it's hanging right beside.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Did the mast move at all when they released it?
I didn't see. I don't watch. Little curl in the cloud up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's going now. It's a little curl. The mast is going to look really high when it goes up on the ship.
What's that?
The mast is going to look really high on the ship.
Yes, it is. I can't tell like how high that crane is, but probably be not that high, but
It'll be higher than the crane.
you think it will? Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I guess that's why we went on last.
There's one more yacht to go.
Oh, there is? Okay.
40 foot.
Okay. How many sailboats have they done?
There's meant to be 2.
2, okay.
So there's yours and a 40 foot.
Okay.
I thought the 40 foot was hanging around here without a mast.
I thought I saw that too.
Yeah, it was hanging up here. That's our base over there.
Okay.
And I went for a walk down the car park to where that trawler is and looked across, and they seemed to be just sitting here. Looked like a white yacht with no mast.
There she goes. No, I think he just put it there for for the
that's what's
just
holding
the extra support.
Thank you so much, man.
You gonna leave it open?
Appreciate it. Woo! Makes me nervous.
Me too. It didn't move much when they released it. He said they got one more sailboat.
Oh, really?
A 40 foot. He said
Oh, yeah, that other bar.
He said he didn't think it had a mast though. It'll be cool to see how high the mast is on the ship.
Yeah. Makes me nervous taking those backstays off and watching them lift it without.
I can imagine it would.
Yeah.
They've only dropped 2.
It's insured. So now that we've done our work on deck to get the backstays down and get all the equipment in position, they lowered the straps and it was time for the diver to go in the water and position those straps so that they could safely lift the boat. I want you to take a real serious look at this girl. She's not as big as Karmen is. She geared up with a saturation helmet and an umbilical, got in the water and swam over to vanishing point, and positioned those straps while 4 grown men tried to keep them in position. I gotta tell you, I was thoroughly impressed by that girl. She was a serious badass. We had had a chance to meet her and do an interview with her. Unfortunately, they were in and out pretty quick. I hope she sees the video though and she can hear how impressed we were with the work she did, because I'm not so sure I would have been able to do it. They had to adjust a couple of the straps because the boat was a little too bowed down when they lifted it the first time. So put a couple of extra shackles on that back strap. Now they're lifting again. That actually looks much better.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I can take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step. I can see it in your eyes.
There is something very surreal about watching your dream boat, our future home, being lifted by a crane and then strapped to the deck of a massive cargo ship and then leaving without us. This moment's been a long time coming for us. After months of shifting timelines, multiple shipping delays, paperwork issues, we're finally seeing Vanishing Point begin her journey back home across the Pacific. As you know, we're still here in Brisbane getting her loaded on the ship. From here, the ship heads down to Newcastle, and then from Newcastle, they will head across to Auckland, New Zealand, before heading over to a short layover in Papeete, Tahiti, and then she will finally begin that last leg down to Ensenada, Mexico, where you can bet we're going to be standing on the dock waiting for her to arrive to welcome her home. We always imagined sailing her across ourselves, but the logistics of my work and the international bureaucracy had other plans. One of the biggest surprises that we faced was the U.S. import tariffs. When we bought Vanishing Point, those tariffs didn't exist. They were implemented by Trump after we closed on the purchase, and just like that, the cost to bring her into the U.S. went up by tens of thousands of dollars. That was money that we had earmarked for upgrades and improvements at the shipyard in Ensenada. So, to legally avoid those unexpected costs, we were forced into a position of hiring a maritime attorney, and we flagged Vanishing Point in the Marshall Islands. That way she remains a foreign flag vessel, and we will visit U.S. waters on a cruiser permit and avoid the import duties. And of course, that brings up its own set of headaches. Getting her flagged meant navigating some shifting requirements and time zones, a pile of international paperwork, not exactly what we imagined when we first started the purchase process. And then we have the issue of insurance. We are still struggling to find an insurance policy that will satisfy the Marshall Islands registry. I'm confident that eventually that's all going to get lined up. The flag is almost complete. The insurance carriers are starting to show some positive responses, and I'm quite confident that we'll be able to get all that ironed out here very soon. In the meantime, we're going to be tracking her progress like anxious parents, watching her move from port to port. It's tough not being on board, but we know this is just a prologue to something much, much bigger. For Flight Level Zero, this is the beginning of something big. After 35 plus years in the air, I'm trading flight plans for float plans. And Vanishing Point is the vessel that's going to take us there. We'll be waiting in Ensenada, ready to step aboard, to bring her to life, and to finally begin the journey that we've been dreaming about for years. I want to personally thank you for joining this adventure that we're on. And if you're new here, welcome to Flight Level Zero. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. It means a lot to us. Three and a half months. 3.5 months.
She's on her way.
Coming back and forth to Rivergate, to Brisbane, to the marina here. And she is finally on her way home. Pretty cool, huh?
So cool. It's a trip.
That was a trip.